All right, Cindy Lou. Cindy Lou, where are you from originally? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Cudahy from 13 till I was 13. From there, I moved to East LA.
Tell me about your family growing up.
And I stayed in East LA the majority of my life. And I was engaged. Well, actually, I was with this guy for 23 years.
Before that, tell me about your childhood. You grew up
I grew up
with mom and
poor,
dad?
poor, no dad. He lived in Texas, and my mom did the best she could. And, we didn't have much means. So it was me, my brothers, two brothers, and my little sister. She's 7 years apart. She has a different dad. Me and my two older brothers, we have the same father. And my mom was in and out of prison. I love her. She made me the woman I am today. In spite of my little, bumps in the road, I guess you could say. And they're my bumps. Nobody forced me. I did it on my own. Um,
How would you describe your childhood in general?
Good.
No abuse, nothing like that?
No abuse. Went to school every day. My grandfather locked us in. I had to go to school every day, so yeah.
You graduate high school?
No, I did not. But I was getting A's all through high school. And I don't know, I just left. I needed to branch out on my, I don't know what my problem was, but I just had to leave.
At what age? What grade?
Going in the 12th grade. Yeah. I was making straight A's in the 11th grade, but yeah. And I just had
You left to do what?
to go to work. I worked at McDonald's. I worked the graveyard shift. And at that time I started drinking Sunnybrook. And I was getting too wasted. And I guess that's why I probably left home. And I did that for a while. 6 months and maybe a little bit long, maybe a year. After that, I went back home. They opened the doors and stuff, and I got a job working at an underground bookie joint. In the races, the horses, and I stayed there for many, many, many years. And this is where I met my kid's dad. And his name is Jess. They call him Eddie. People probably know him as EDX. I'm known. My name is Cindy Lou. Friends call me Lulu. And when I met him, I was going out with him for a little bit, and then we got busted. So I went to his house, and we hooked up, and time goes by, so I ended up moving in with him. So I got pregnant, the usual thing, settled down, and wanted another kid, popped that one out. Mother-in-law was mean. She didn't like me too much, but what mother-in-law does, right? So after that, I got my own place. I had a 2-bedroom, 750. And I did it on my own. I still continued to work. And my little sister came, and she went back home. And time just passed, just doing the regular routine. Work, come home, feed the family. Work, come home, feed the family. But the guy I was with was an alcoholic. And we used to fight. I'm talking fight. I never understood why he hit me, but he did. And I stayed with him for 23 years. It's a long time. In the course of the 23 years, I got pregnant 3 times, had 3 natural births, and he worked. He worked and came home, gave me the money. I went to go spend it on the house. Regular. Everything was regular. No. But the only thing was the hitting part. And then fast forward, I'm 51 today, and 10 years ago, I left him. Well, say 12 years, 13 years. I left him. I told him, you hit me one more time, and I'm done. He hit me one more time, and I left. I had lost my daughter because they said I failed to protect her when he hit on me. So I told him, well, I told you, you hit me, I'm leaving. And I left. I ended up getting my own place, and I was so lonely. And then I got my daughter back, of course, and everything was fine. I was okay. You know, for the first time in my life, I felt like I, squinch like that, or somebody yelling at me, or it was nice and quiet. My daughter went to school every day, did not miss one day. And by the way, I'm proud of my kids. One's 29, graphic design. One's 24. He's going to school for law. He had full scholarship, paid in full by the school. He was accepted at Ronald Reagan. My daughter, a veterinarian, she worked herself to school. So I'm proud of I did a good job, due to my circumstances. So I'm a proud mom for that. I'm blessed because I have good kids. They're not in no gangs. They're not, and they want to work. They want careers and stuff like that. So me and their father said that two idiots, two dummies, made three beautiful kids that work. That have, we said, put them straight wherever they wanted to go. And I was on the internet one night. My daughter was already home, I think. And I had met this guy on the internet. And some girls telling him off, no, I don't want to talk to you because you're in jail, da da da. And I was like, you know what, screw you, girl, because, never, that's just mean. I felt that was mean. And so I ended up talking to him. We got along really, really good. I ended up getting engaged to him 4.5 years. Yep.
He was in prison the whole time?
In prison the whole time.
What for?
Murder. And he was going to go for his hearing. And when he changed prisons, everything changed because I ended up moving out, going to Victorville, waiting for my settlement because I had got in an accident. And things just went straight down. I'm talking rock bottom. And I've been in rock bottom ever since. I'm picking myself up little by little, and I feel good about it.
Where are you staying today?
At the King Edward's Hotel. I stayed at the King Edward's Hotel, and I got the place on my own, by myself, when I was homeless.
And your kids are where?
I don't know. I say that because after that relationship, he stopped talking to me for 2 years because I found out he was with my cousin, so I cut him loose. I didn't contact him for 2 years. Well, in that 2 years, I met my husband, Sammy Lee Martinez. Hit it off great and everything, and I didn't even know we were having problems. I was with him for 5 years. We had got married. We were homeless the whole time. He took me out on the street and he abandoned me at the street. And come to find out, my marriage was a lie. He's been embezzling me the whole time. He found out about an inheritance I was getting, and he embezzled me, along with the same girl that took my other fiance. And they got a hold of my I heard my kids screaming one day, and when I was homeless, I heard them screaming. One going this way, one going that way, one going this way, one going, which way do I go, which way do I go? I was crying. They tried to kill me. And tried to shoot me in the head with a shotgun. I got my child and I left. After that, came to East LA. And I thought everything was fine. Come to my surprise, things wasn't as good as I thought. He's a liar, conniver. I don't know who he is, and I really don't care up to this point. He He raped my daughter. He had me handcuffed and drugged, tortured. I would go missing periodically. And I was left for dead. They drowned me. And then all for this, my inheritance, my father's estate. And I didn't even know anything until I started getting my memory back. I don't know what he was giving me. I didn't even know. Every time I slept, he drugged me. People were telling me, I seen you running the street naked. I'm like, no, not me, not me. Me, it was me. I have markings all over my body. He broke my knees backwards. My eye was hanging. I had 11 children. One was still on the umbilical cord, dragging behind me. I had nails sticking out of my head. My skin was literally hanging on me. Like, you get a big coat. That's how my skin was. I got scars all up and down. I was unaware of all this. Me and my daughter were passed out to everybody. He paid to have us raped as he watched. And the girl is a family member. They too were involved. Both sides of my family. They tortured my family, my immediate family, my children, and their children. They lied to everybody, saying that I killed their kids, she killed their kids. Audio started coming out. Some way, somehow, I was pushing record on my phone, and I caught what I needed to catch. Everything says he's a cool guy because he's passing out money. This, now he's a rich guy now, and all this. All my cousins are involved. They're females. I hired protection. The job got done perfectly until he stepped in, and back again in the tortures. That's why I don't know where my kids are. Nicole, Joseph, and Michael. Russell, Rudy, Angie, Myra, Elenice, and Michael.
How many kids do you have?
I have 14. They were pulling babies out of me. I was unaware until I heard audio. I'm pregnant. I'm having a baby. I'm having a baby. This is real audio. I wish I could present it to you, but I don't have it. I just came unprepared. And I got all the evidence to back up my story. I tried to go to the police department. No help.
Drugs are a part of your story?
Now it is. Drugs are, in fact, a part of my story because I relapsed. I had nothing else to lean on. My friends were turning their backs on me. Nobody was being my friend. I couldn't understand why. Because they were lying to them. And I have a lot of friends. And now I have no one faithful that would just come to my house and be my friend. I've asked them, have you seen my daughter out there? Is my daughter out there? Is my daughter out there? No. But I know they're lying. I could tell because I could hear it. My kids are getting beat as we speak, probably. I'm still getting beat when I go to sleep. And this is where the drugs come in. I have to be drugged up, to be wired up, so I won't sleep. Because the son of a bitch comes in my room. He rapes me every time. Till today. It was last week when he did it. My daughter was also raped, tied to a tree while I was being drowned. I was 10 hours and 59 minutes away from death. All I know, when I was under that water, all I could do was pray and pray and pray. 47 minutes underwater. Thank you, Lord. Also,
you have anybody now? You have no family, no kids.
I don't know where they're at. Even some of the communities, people in the community are missing. I always have to check to see if somebody's still there, because they go missing or get killed or get tortured. True factor. My friend got thrown off a building 5 stories high. Broke almost every bone in his body. There was no reason for that. Everybody I talk to, they go right behind me and talk to that person. What they're trying to get, I don't know. Leave them alone, leave my friends alone, leave people who I talk to alone. I mean, this girl, Beatrice, she's my cousin, and she left with my husband, and they gave him an orgy, and that's all he does is orgy. I don't know. I walked in back of him the other day. He's supposed to be dead. He died 6/11/21, but I was in back of him, walking right in back of him. So I call him Dead Man Walking. It doesn't seem like I'm afraid or like I don't care, but I do. What more could I do? I've gone to the police. They blocked my phone. They're ripping me off. I'm trying to get out of my residence. Everybody's just ripping me off. Everybody's ripping me off. Everybody talks about me. I'm really tired of it. And I didn't do nothing to them. Like I said, I didn't even know I was having problems. I had his mother, paying his mother to go find my father's will because I knew there was money there. And he got it. He gave it to my cousins so he could get pussy. A variety. They killed his ex-girlfriend as well. They went on a killing spree. They shot his son in the face, and he's still with them. I don't get it. It was a nightmare.
How are you supporting yourself now?
I get Social Security. I've been getting it for a while, like 2007. And I found a place for $500, so thank God I got on my feet by myself.
What is the drug that you're playing around with? Crystal meth?
Well, I smoke, and I used to shoot up for 3 years, but that wasn't me. Who's to say that I was
That's opiates?
this at my age? You know what I mean? My age, I shouldn't be shooting up.
Heroin?
Heroin, yeah. And I'm clean off heroin now. But that run was awful.
But you're smoking crystal meth?
I'm smoking crystal meth. My husband introduced me to it. He taught me how to smoke. Now I know why, because he got me all drugged up. So he'd go to the courts and tell the courts that, hey, she's all on drugs and this is that. Him and my brother, my little brother. I have another brother, my father, but with a different mother. And he's involved. And we're all living happy-go-lucky while me and my kids and my immediate family are being tortured today. I mean, we get passed around. I have a video of me being dragged in the lobby of the King Edwards. And guess what? I know I'm a landowner, and I struck oil. They took that. I went Publishers Clearinghouse. They took that. They're wiping me off the database, so I don't exist, and I don't know how to stop them anymore. My father left me and my grandfather very, very wealthy. And but I struggle today because They acting like me, and everybody and anybody's suing me. People are lying to me. People come in my room when I'm asleep. People, like right now, I'm over here giving this interview, and somebody's probably in my room right this minute, eating my food, probably raping my son, probably raping my daughter. They're trying to take bone marrow. My little kids are so fucking thin. They're feeding them oatmeal with his quick drying cement. And they make sure that I hear everything. Gina is this ex-girlfriend. Her name is Henya, they call her. And she thinks she's this big old madam. She ain't no damn mother. She gave her kids away. She wants to be a madam. She didn't know how to take care of kids. She was also involved because she wanted child support. I mean, everybody's just taking everything and just handing everything out, making sure I don't get anything. They even want to take my Social Security. They divert my mail. I don't get no calls. I don't get no letters. I get nothing.
Do you have anybody that you can trust?
No. No. That's what they said. I know you needed the money. Money ain't everything. They want to make sure I'm alone and that my kids pass away too. I don't know why. Who has this vengeance on me to do this? I don't know why.
Cindy Lou, what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned from all of this?
There is no lesson. There wasn't no lesson. It was just an awful man that I never even knew. He had other people acting like him with the same features and everything. I noticed that he was getting shorter and shorter. I moved out of East LA and I came to downtown at the Mayfair. I went in my room and he was there. I get on my side of the bed and the closet's like straight ahead. And so I'm right there and I'm getting ready to lay down. And there's a fucking shotgun come out of the closet. I seen the person, who it was. All I could do was close my eyes. And I woke up. I don't know what happened. After that, I was too scared to open my eyes. A lot of raping has been going on. People are dying. Everybody thinks, oh, they're taking the money. That's just true. No, it's not just about the money. It's about people's lives. Oh, because one family member was jealous that she thought she could be me better than me. I don't even know how to be me. So that's why I use that as comfort. So I won't cry. You know, it numbs me. They say, oh, but that's all she does. That's all she. No, well, what do you do? I believe there's cameras in my room. This is horrible. This is a nightmare. I can't wake up. I'm trying and I can't. There's cops missing. Social services. A social worker's missing. My friend got thrown out of a 37-story window. Another girlfriend, she got thrown over a 12-story window. And now I hear my husband saying he took the better offer. The better offer. He's happy where he is now. He's married, has the kids, living happily ever after, being famous out there. And I'm just this prostitute, drug addict. I have the audios. Wish I would have brought him. He told me, trust me. I don't understand why everybody hates me right now because of the money. I mean, got the money, they have it, and they still hurt me. I have 2 holes right here, two 6-inch nails. I had 5 babies tied to me because I didn't want to lose them. I was living in the dark. I don't know where, but I was in the dark. And my friend found me. He nurtured me. He broke my legs back right. Sewed me up. He stepped on my eyeball. But it was a good thing because when he stepped on it, it was hanging. When he stepped on it, it got caught to a night vision lens. I could see in the dark. I kid you not. I used to throw it. That's how far the vein went. I used to throw it to see who was coming over there. They used to come. I could hear them coming. I don't know where I was. I don't know nothing. I could hear them coming. So I used to try to hide because it was pitch black, but they had those goggles on. I used to have to hide from them. Bump into walls, and I don't know. And I would still get raped down there. They tortured me. They put me on electric shock. They stretched me. They cut me from here. I didn't brush my teeth for over a year. I ate shit from his asshole, straight from his asshole. I have fake teeth because when this started happening, I took them off because I didn't want them to get messed up, so I hid them. I was bald. He used to beat me up left and right. Bowling balls used to drop on my head. This man hated me. And I didn't even know we were having problems. And he is also a drug user. He's an IV user. And the whole relationship, actually the whole 10 years, they've been doing this to me, and I was unaware. And then when I ordered the protection, it stopped. And then my husband got involved, and it started again. So, I have audio of the whole relationship. And he's king of the world right now. Satan.
And you're here on the streets at the King Edward.
Be careful out there. He's a good-looking guy, so be careful.
All right.
Please,
Cindy
if
Lou.
you guys see my daughter or any of my kids, I'm offering rewards. I haven't seen them in 3 years, 4 years. They're being prostituted. They say collateral. Collateral. They don't even know what the meaning is. So, my mother's out there too. She's 84. She's also prostituted. I can't find my family. Sammy Lee Martinez, or whatever your name is today, go to hell. Fuck you, and I'm coming for you. Fuck the money. I want you in jail, you and your entourage. That's all I have to say.
All right. Cindy Lou, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.